Siemanko, siemanko, witam bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z Dziedzictwa Hogwartu. Ostatnio ratowaliśmy sobie zwierzaki. To teraz pójdziemy do Sebastiana. Poznamy jego siostrę. Zobaczymy, co on nam tam powie. Ale udamy się chyba szybko podróżą. W ogóle. Czy my tam możemy iść? Aha. Ale tu nie będę miał szybkiej podróży. Czyli będę musiał iść z buta. To wszystko na miotle muszę przelecieć, więc przelecimy sobie tylko chyba. Najbliższą mamy tutaj. No ale dobra. Czemu by nie? Fajna wycieczka może się szykuje.
Wonder who lives here.
No dobra. No i lecimy. W naszej pięknej miotalce. Wow. No latać po lesie to chyba nie jest dobry pomysł. Ale dobra, damy radę. W sumie to jest fajne, bo możemy przelecieć dokładnie wszędzie. Co daje duże pole do manewru, to jest naprawdę fantastyczne w tej grze. Że możemy dokładnie przelecieć wszystko, co chcemy, tak? Nie ma żadnego problemu, że tutaj góry, to, dobra, lecimy. Ja mam taką bardzo dużą swobodę w eksploracji. Ale widzę, że te tereny, da się pieszo przejść, dobra. Już myślałem, że można tylko na miotle. Zatrzymałbym się na chwilę i bym sobie miejsce ogarnął tutaj. Jednak punkty to zawsze jednak coś fajnego. Baloniki. Zgaduję, że będę musiał je przebijać, więc nie teraz, to potem w jakiejś misji. Tak sobie przebijemy teraz. O kurde, tam jakie zamczysko. Ciekawe. Naprawdę ciekawe tutaj rejony są. Bardzo ładnie to wygląda. Oj, nie przebijemy tego jednego. Przebijemy. Zawsze trochę doświadczenie też pada, to na pewno jest bardzo przyjemne. Trochę rzeczy jest tutaj do zrobienia. To ta mała wioska. No i dobra, tutaj będzie czekał na nas Sebastian. Nasz najlepszy przyjaciel. Albo my na niego będziemy czekać.
You made it.
No, wyrwałem się z Hogwartu.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
No dobra.
This way.
Miałeś prowadzić, ale...
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Pusto tu, faktycznie.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
No dobra. To wchodzimy.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure!
Ale
When will
ham.
you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
No to chyba nie jest dobry pomysł, żeby ją...
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Dobra, a gdzie jest... No to ja mam cały sam wyjść. Okej.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault.
Myślę, że
It's
będziemy
nice to
mogli
meet you,
pomóc.
by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
No i to jest naprawdę
All the
smutna
debris you'll
historia.
see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only that we're
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Bringo!
Break the fight!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Really not very good.
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Ranrock will be pleased.
Trochę za bardzo się rozproszyłem w tej walce, szczerze powiedziawszy. Ale no cóż, następna pójdzie lepiej. Mam nadzieję. Bo jesteśmy przekotem, oczywiście. Jedziemy, nie śpimy.
Glacius! Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
Glacius! Defender!
I won't rest.
Incendio!
Defendo!
You've made your last mistake.
You look tired.
Leviosa!
Incendio!
Wise coming back this way. Such arrogance. I won't rest. How nice of you to say.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Torpedo! Places! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
You can't stop us.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Kurde. Nie mogę nawet zbierać, bo mam full ekwipunek, to jest głupie. Ten ekwipunek nie powinien się tak zapełniać szybko.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They
Revelio!
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
No i teraz się wyjaśnia. Profesor Hogwartu szukał starożytnej magii. I wszystko się zaczyna ze sobą łączyć. Niestety. Ja bym na chwilę, dosłownie na sekundkę, stąd wyszedł. Z jednego powodu. Chcę to wszystko posprzedawać, co mam. To nie jest daleko, ale miotu chciałem użyć. Ciekawe, czy zaraz mi gra powie. Dokładnie, wróć do strefy misji. Szkoda. Szkoda, że muszę robić cały czas misję. Nie mogę gdzieś na przykład odejść sobie na spokojnie w pewnym momencie.
Revelio!
Coś musi być tutaj. Może nie?
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio!
No, teraz mi pokazuje.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. but it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. This well looks familiar.
No. Z tego. Z wizji.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Incendio! Glacier!
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio!
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
O!
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio! Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio! Depulso! Revelio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
No to lecimy. Zobaczymy, co to jest. Zakrypta.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
A to co to jest?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Showing off is a Muggle trait. You don't think it's my family has a lineage of exempt.
Dobra. Okej, tam się udamy. Może z czegoś dowiemy, jakiegoś ciekawego zaklęcia.
I think he was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
Balthazar loves me. I'm his best friend.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower.
Czyli tutaj,
There,
czy
you'll
niedaleko
find a
gdzieś.
series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll...
Revelio! Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Ciekawe, gdzie jest nasz przyjaciel Sebastian.
Revelio!
Foolish child. You have any idea how many muggles the Ministry had to obligate to cover up your actions? You could have been killed! You could have exposed us all!
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet? Defender!
Glacius! Defender! Revelio!
Defender, have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Depulso! This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herod.
Siemanko, przechodzenie tej misji troszkę przyspieszymy. Bardzo długo się z nią męczyłem, więc po prostu pokażę, jak ją przeszedłem, chociaż nie została na 100%, że tak powiem, zrobiona, ale udało się w końcu przejść ją. No, więc po prostu skróciłem ją do minimum, przyspieszyłem, więc tak będzie to wyglądało. No i cóż, miłego oglądania życzę.
I think I'm gonna hang this now. Just one left. Revelio! That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. I wonder if anyone wants to see this.
Ja nie
Revelio!
wiem. Ale bezsensowna misja. Tragedia. Jakie te zadania poboczne są durne momentami.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course, but not for free. That wasn't easy.
Of course, I'd pay anything. Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero.
Proste, zawsze 500 do przodu. Czy ja w ogóle dobrze idę? Ale to przytnę. O, będzie cięcie i cięcie tylko cały czas. Najgorsza misja jaka była.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose.
No przypomina trochę
Perhaps you're
siostrę
due for
tego.
an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Nice.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Myślałem, że coś bardziej będzie widać.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us.
Chyba najgorsze lekcje jakie
Is
są.
that clear?
Wróżbiarstwo już jest chyba ciekawsze.
Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Dobra,
That's
dzięki.
very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to
Nie
you
chcę z
about.
tobą rozmawiać. No ale to wątek główny niestety.
Put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Gdzie on uciekł? Zapajac.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
O, czyli musimy tam iść niestety.
Go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
Jak mus to mus. No, i co?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
No co ty gadasz za głupoty? Ja się w ogóle nie cieszę, że tu jestem.
Out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
Revelio.
...tidy as I expected.
Kurde, nie mam miejsca, muszę posprzedawać.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Te sloty te ekwipunki są tak mizerne, że...
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
No nie wiem jak nawet. No tak, o to chodzi.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Wow, znalazłem
I
lutnię.
was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. and your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Mam nadzieję, że nie. Że się nie zobaczymy. Ja pójdę posprzedawać te wszystkie śmieci, które mam. Tu chyba coś było. Tu był na pewno sklep, więc tu się damy. Handlarzyna był mizerny. Sprzedajemy to całe rupie ciasto, co mamy, bo to jest, tego jest masakrycznie dużo.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Tego, te ekwipunki są tak małe, że to jest aż przykre.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Też kolejna durna sprawa. Wszędzie ekwipunek dla nas. Gdzie jest jakiś ekwipunek dla jakichś wojowników, którzy się tu kręcą? Ja nie wiem, to takie beznadziejne. Arm offensive. Czemu tego nie ma?
Aren't you? I hope to see you again sometime.
Dobra.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Chociaż w sumie pewnie za dużo i za szybko by
What do you
się...
have for sale?
No.
What can I help you with?
Grindowało pieniądze. Tu 60, tu 60, tu 60.
Hope to see you again sometime.
I wyleciało. Dobra, ale to by było na tyle w tym odcinku, także dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie. Mam nadzieję, że się podobało i do następnego. Hej!